Let us know your thoughts on the content of this video. Do you agree or disagree? And what solutions are you implementing?
Well, my opinion is that sex trafficking has been around for the longest. The term human trafficking is something that's recent, that came out probably about 9 years ago, maybe even 10 years ago.
When would you say it kind of peaked?
Where I see it starts, I don't think it's peaked yet. I see the correlation between the internet and the rise in sex offenses. Back in the day, you didn't have a lot of sex offenders. Now you have people who have easy access to porn. They go on porn, then they start looking at some porn, and I can say this because I've talked to pedophiles. I've arrested and sent pedophiles to prison. And they say that it escalates. It goes from simple porn to this kind of porn to this kind of porn to child porn, and then it goes from porn to actually going out and watching kids, and then it goes from watching kids to going out and trying to take kids. It's baby steps. It's like people who
like how they say
commit,
marijuana was the gateway drug.
Right, or people who commit murder or heinous acts like that. They started out by doing something harmful to an animal, and then it escalates, and they keep wanting to find out more and more and more. No matter how much the penalties are for having child porn, whether you're producing it, manufacturing it, distributing it, or just own it, that doesn't stop. Hold on. That doesn't stop pedophiles from still doing that. Another example I'll give: if you go to prison and there's a particular part of a woman's body that you like, when you go to prison and you get out of prison, however many years later, is that going to stop you from still liking that same woman's body part? So if you like kids, no matter how much time you spend in prison, there's something that attracts you to children, and you will always have that.
That's an excellent point. I love that answer. I wanted to say the dolls were children.
Yeah, but it doesn't replace.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I just
yeah.
wanted to throw that out there. They weren't like adult women. They were children.
Right.
And some of them were boys. So it's like it's.
Yeah, but that doesn't take away from what turns a person on about looking at that particular person, whether you're an adult or a child. I would agree. I think it is going to get worse until we start going back to family values. I think it is going to get worse. If you see something, say something. You know, the reason why Ariel Castro was able to do what he did is because people didn't say anything. Period. You'd think that Clevelanders would have learned that lesson by now. But human beings have a short memory. It's something happened, it's in my face now. 2 years later, I forget about it. A year later, I forget about it. 6 weeks, I forget about it. People are still wrapped up in the fact that, if I see something, if I say something, somebody's going to come and retaliate against me. But if you don't say something, nothing can ever be done.